Good day, everyone.
I am Leonard Christian Lumayag and I am your reporter for today. My topic today is classifications of rock, distinction between igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. What is rock? A rock is a naturally occurring solid mixture of one or more minerals or organic matter. Rocks are classified by how they are formed, their composition, and texture. Rocks change over time through a rock cycle. Characters used in identifying rocks. Structure is a term reserved for larger features of rocks. Texture is the appearance of rock as determined by the size, shape, and arrangement of each constituent material grains. Hardness is a service of distinguishing between certain kinds of rocks. Fracture is a less useful property. Three main categories of rock: the igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Igneous came from word ignis means fire, and this is the example of igneous rock. Sedimentary, sediment, materials deposited by water, wind, or glaciers. This is an example of a sedimentary rock. Metamorphic came from the word meta means change and morph means form. This is an example of metamorphic rock. Igneous rock. From Latin word ignis means fire. Igneous rock begins as magma, made by solidification of molten matter that originated within the earth. Magma freezes between 700 degrees Celsius and 1250 degrees Celsius. Types based on texture. Fine-grained igneous rock or apanitic has smaller crystal due to faster rate of cooling magma. This is an example of fine-grained igneous rock. Second is coarse-grained igneous rock or panaretic. Has larger crystal due to the slower rate of cooling of the magma. This is an example of coarse-grained igneous rock. Types based on composition. Felsic, light-colored rocks that are rich in elements such as aluminum, potassium, silicon, and sodium. This is an example of a felsic rock. Mafic, dark-colored rocks that are rich in calcium, iron, and magnesium, poor in silicon. This is an example of mafic rock. General types. Intrusive igneous rock. Magma pushes into surrounding rock below the Earth's surface. Extrusive rocks. Forms when magma erupts into Earth's surface, cools quickly with very small or no crystal form. Extrusive rocks cool quickly. As a result, these rocks are fine-grained or has lack of crystal growth. Intrusive igneous rock are formed from types that cool slowly, and as a result, these rocks are coarse-grained. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks is formed by erosion. Sediments are formed from one place to another. Sediments are deposited in layers with older ones on the bottom. The layers become compacted and cemented together. Sedimentary rocks appear in layers called strata. Stages in formation of sedimentary rock. First is eroded sediments end up in the water and begin to settle, is called sedimentation. Second is, with time, more layers pile up and presses down the lower layers, called compactation. Third, more layers or strata are and further compactation forces out water from layers. Salt crystal glue the layers together. Rock mass formed is sedimentary. Three main types of sedimentary rock. First, clastic sedimentary rocks are made up of pieces of pre-existing rocks formed from mechanical weathering debris. Example, breccia is a term most often used for clastic sedimentary rocks that are composed of larger angular fragments over 2 mm in diameter. This is a photo of a breccia. Chemical sedimentary rocks. Minerals crystallize out of solution to become rock, formed when dissolved materials precipitate from solution. Example, limestone is a sedimentary rock composed primarily of calcium carbonate or CaCO3 in the form of mineral calcite. It most commonly forms in clear, warm, shallow marine waters. This is a photo of a limestone. Third, organic sedimentary remains of plants and animals, formed by accumulated sedimentary debris caused by organic process. Example, coal is an organic sedimentary rock that forms from accumulation and preservation of plant materials, usually in a swamp environment. This is a photo of a coal. Metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks get their name from the word meta means change and morph means form. Movement of earth causes rock to be pressed or buried that leads to an increase in temperature and pressure. Usually it takes place deep in the earth. Formed when rocks are subjected to high heat, pressure, hot mineral-rich fluids or more commonly, some combination of these factors. Metamorphism is the transformation of rocks' mineralogy and physical characteristics. Two types of metamorphism. First is contact metamorphism. Happens when rock is heated up by intrusion of hot magma. This is the photo of contact metamorphism. Second, regional metamorphism. Metamorphism that occurs over broad areas of the crust. This is the photo of regional metamorphism rather. These are the references of my report. Thank you for listening. God bless.